我祝你平安，你祝我安康，心连心，心希望，大地喜洋洋。如果时间被封印，我想留在团圆里。
如果拥抱被隔离，
我也一定要对你说，想你哦。木爱你么么哒，不怕不怕啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步向前跨。爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。你最近好吗？新年来到啦，把昨天都写下，向明天出发。我祝你平安，你祝我安康，心连心，心希望，大地喜洋洋。如果时间被封印，我想留在团圆里。
如果拥抱被隔离，
我也一定要对你说，想你哦。木爱你么么哒，不怕不怕啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步向前跨。爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。木爱你么么哒，不怕不怕啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步向前跨。爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。么么哒，不怕不怕啦，鞭炮噼里啪，耶！你最近好吗？新年来到了，把昨天都写下，向明天出发。我祝你平安，你祝我安康，心连心，心希望，大地喜洋洋。如果时间被封印，我想留在团圆里。
如果拥抱被隔离，
我也一定要对你说，想你哦。木爱你么么哒，不怕不怕啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步向前跨。爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。你最近好吗？新年来到啦，把昨天都写下，向明天出发。我祝你平安，你祝我安康，心连心，心希望，大地喜洋洋。如果时间被封印，我想留在团圆里。
如果拥抱被隔离，
我也一定要对你说， 花，爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒。木木爱你么么哒，不怕不怕啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步向前跨，爱你么么哒，鞭炮噼里啪，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么哒，你也变得更强大，元气满满么么。
会考了，你们温习的怎么样啦？
我早就温习完了，期待着考试呢。小美你呢？
这么快就温习完了，我还差一些还没温习的呢。小梅呢？
哈哈，我和你们不一样，我靠的是运气呢。啊，这样都行？那当然，哈哈哈。
那你们想好出了成绩后有什么计划吗？
我应该会继续升学吧。我应该会去社会大学赚钱去咯。
哎呦，这么快就想去社会大学了哟？
哎呀，还能怎么办呢？实力有限啊。我平时考的成绩都一般般，没什么指望啦。可是现在社会大学也是需要一张文凭的喂，你还是加把劲的啦。哎呦，再看呗。小美呢？你是升学还是做工啊？
我升学去，我要体验大学生活，修一门我喜欢的科系。
诶，小美，你去哪里升学啊？我也想升学，可是有太多选择了，不知道要去哪一所大学呀？
我去碧丽学院啊。
碧丽学院？没听过耶，在哪里呀？我是不知道啦，不过我是看到路边挂着好多碧丽学院的布条耶。
碧丽学院啊，听说是个改变生命的地方呢。
改变生命的地方？
对啊，让我来跟你说说吧。
这个学院本来是一间中学，那时候教会开始这间中学，就是因为当时教育制度，这些孩子如果没有考好成绩的话，他们就不能够继续上中学，或者从中三到逢3到逢4，所以当时教会就看到说有这样子的需要，来提供一个第二次的机会给这些孩子们。教会也看到说整个要改变一个社区，其实一个很重要的一个工具就是透过教育。在这个70、80年代，因为马来西亚教育制度开始有转变，所以学生人数就渐渐减少。但是刚好有一批从外地回来的这些专业的年轻人，他们就觉得，中学或许政府已经在做，我们没有必要再重复政府做的事情，那可以考虑就是把中学提升成为学院，所以他们就透过向教育部申请，就把这间中学提升成为一个学院。那是在1991年的时候，因为特别是在90年代，要进国立大学还是非常非常的困难，所以教会觉得我们要改变社会，就是要从教育做起。那学生如果没有机会接受高等教育的话，那他们能够达到的这个境界还是有限制的。所以当办这个高等教育的时候，我们也是一样的说，你不能进本地大学，你不能去到国外，因为去国外毕竟那收费是很高的。所以至少在这里有一个这样子的环境，这样子的机会，让他们接受高等教育。因为我们相信，能够改变一个年轻人，就能够改变一个家庭；要改变一个家庭，就能够改变一个社区。我很清楚说我的辅导的群体就是青少年，所以我在青少年跟青少年一起工作，我觉得很开心，因为我觉得可以想帮助他们在这个探索人生的这个很重要的这个时段，能够参与他们的成长，我觉得是很开心的事情。多年来，也看到很多的学生他们的生命成长改变。所以今天这些人成为爸爸妈妈，回来还是叫我老师，那个是最大的满足感。特别看到他们属灵生命的成长，看到当中有很多学生今天现身做传道人，在办公室里面担任高级，但是也在教会里面热心的服侍。我觉得这个对我来讲是最大的安慰的成就。
哇，真的是一所跟别人不一样的学院耶。对，我刚还听说什么第二次的机会，那我成绩一般般，是不是也会给我机会上地理学院呀？
别急，我还没说完呢。
Welcome to MPI. We are now standing at the new 4.5-story block education building at MPI. Now, let's go in and see what's inside. The building is designed based on two important concepts. Firstly, architecturally, it has many elements of a green building. As you can see, the building has lots of open spaces and courtyards with natural ventilation and natural sunlight. We minimize the carbon footprints by reduced use of floor tiles, minimal air-conditioned rooms, and at the same time, we optimize the use of lightweight building materials. Secondly, the building integrates the elements of 21st century learning framework into the design. We created a conducive learning environment to facilitate better collaborative learning and soft skill development opportunities which are critical in this 21st century. Students can have easy access to the power stations and Wi-Fi connections anywhere and everywhere. Basically, we wanted a space that makes students want to come back and stay back on campus and makes coming to school more enjoyable. More importantly, we want to create an environment that helps to develop life and career skills and to create memories that last forever. This coffee house is open to all. Everyone is welcome. They can have a cup of coffee and some light refreshment at coffee court here. Now, let's go out to the first floor. As we come to the first floor, you will find plenty of open learning spaces for group discussion and individual studies. And on this floor, there are 2 classrooms and 2 discussion and meeting rooms for smaller classes and club meetings. And also, we have very nice office for student council and all clubs on campus. Ta-da! This is the second floor. Again, you will find open space like this on this level and a connection bridge to the other buildings. But the key features of this floor are the 10 individual discussion rooms. Students can have free access to the discussion rooms during the opening hours of the building. Welcome to the library. I'll tell you a story. Of course, you will find books here, books on shelves and books on clouds. If you really need a quiet place to study, you can use the quiet zone which is located here. But if you don't mind a little bit of noise when you're studying, you can use any of the tables here, alone or with some friends. And also, you can study on this staircase here, and from here, you can go out to the lower floor to use the computers. Hey, remember? I promised you that I will tell you a story. Here, this is the story that I would like to tell you. Do you know how old are these timber planks? These staircases are made from timber salvaged from the old building that stood here, which means they are more than 50 years old. There were the roof beams that hidden in the attic, and today they are the most prominent feature in this brand new library. They tell the stories of our forefathers who contributed towards the original building. They witness the stories of thousands of students who passed through our gates over the last 50 years. And they will continue to tell the stories of many more who will go up and down these steps in centuries to come. I, for one, am so proud to be part of this history. I invite to be part of this history as well. Come, join us to write more stories together.
ACCA 好漂亮啊！
别急，还有呢。
好想要这样的生活呀。这样的大学生活还不错嘞。可是有什么科系啊？
来，我来告诉你。
哇，好的课程呀！可是我成绩一般般，不知道弟弟有没有接受这样的我？
你放心，你只要达到基本门槛就可以啦。
什么门槛呀？
来，我来告诉你。
这门槛容易啊，我只要专注于我喜欢的科目就好啦。哎呦，这样我就不必太努力了，嘿嘿嘿嘿。
小布，你错了，以你的条件，你要更努力才行。
为什么我就一定要更努力哟？
因为以你的条件，你可以申请奖学金啊，而且分分钟还可以拿个180%奖学金呢。
哇哦，这样我要去地理学院完成我的学业。我也是，没想到以我的条件也有机会修一门专业科系，太好了。
对啊，而且不止这些 diploma 和 degree 的课程，他们还有一些短期课程呢。
什么短期课程呀？在我知道，我在路边采集和报纸上有看到，好像是什么英文课程，还有其他什么课程的。
对，没错，现在贝理学院还有这些短期课程哦，让我来告诉你。
哇哦，有英文课耶！我要上英文课，上大学都是用英文的，我要加强我的英文，我要报英文课。天啊，有学韩语的耶，好酷哦！我要做韩国欧巴，我要学韩语。
而且这些课程都是刚好在我们等待成绩出版时开放的哦，一边等待一边学习呢。
是哈，现在有开放报名吗？对呀，那需要去哪报名啊？
来，在这里报名。都看到这儿了，
你们还不心动吗？跟我们一起加入地理学院吧！
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, boys and girls. 今天严老师呢，就是配合 ACCA 世界道德日，将会跟大家上一堂道德教育课。在道德这里面，最重要就是要礼貌。老师在上课，这位同学为什么这么爱睡？
老师，我不是没有礼貌，妈咪讲这是贫血和肠胃不好的症状。
顶嘴你就厉害。今天呢，我要教的这个就叫做勾肌肉概念。
肌肉？不过老师啊，我没有肌肉，我有肥肉啊。
我在讲英语啊，是肌肉不是肌肉啊。我们呢最重要就是要减少制造垃圾 ，zero waste， 这样就可以为我们地球减少负担。You know？
Zero no waste no waste， 不浪费。
Number 2就是要对自己的行为负责任，还有对社会负责任。Go Zero， 要培养美德，还有公民意识。
说到你谁？宇宙又完了，我要为我吃过的东西负责任。Go Zero。
Number 3就是要好好利用这些绿色科技，减少开支。所以从今天开始，学校是不会提供任何跟职场有关的素材。
Yes， 不用做功课。
你就想了，homework 听过吗？你不做功课，成绩就真的是肌肉了。和我严老师一起支持 ACCA 世界道德日 #MyGoZero Campaign Zero Waste Lifestyle Waste Less Live More。
Morning, everybody. Can you all hear me? Yes, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ambao Challenge, jointly organized by ACCA Malaysia and Methodist Pilley Institute, Cebu. Now, 恭喜发财 Ambao Nalai. Are you ready for some Ambao? Ladies and gentlemen, last year was a difficult year, and this year is another year full of challenges. But you have all made it. You complete year 2020. Now you are embarking on a new year 2021 full of uncertainties. That is why I think you all deserve Ambao. Now, besides deserving Ambao, this morning we would like to share with you something on financial literacy. You see, when I was a child, after collecting so many Ambaos during Chinese New Year, my parents will bank in this money to the bank, to my saving account. And this is what they said: save this money, don't spend your Ambao. Save this money, and one day you'll find a good wife and get married. This is what your money is for. See? Ambao and investment grow rich with financial literacy. That's what this morning is about. So later, from 9:20 to later at around 9:20 or 9:30 to 10, you'll be sharing by ACCA Malaysia, Mr. Ivan Tan, Business Development Manager, on financial literacy. At 10 o'clock is the beginning of this Ambao Challenge quiz. So the link to the Google form will be flashed, appear on YouTube. Now do not panic. If you cannot find the link, refresh your page and you will find it. You have 60 minutes to complete 70 questions. Now have fun. This is going to be easier and have fun. I hope that you can enjoy that. Now, last but not least, you see, like I said just now, last year was a difficult year. And this year is another year full of challenges. And that's why we need to stay strong as an ox. So I wish you all the best and Happy New Year. Now let's welcome the principal of Methodist Pilley Institute, Mr. He King Kai, to say greetings to all of us. Mr. He, please. Oh, we cannot hear Mr. He, but don't worry, let's wait for a while. Yes, Mr. He.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, Bobo, for the energetic greetings. Yes, this is a year of bull. So let's be like a bull, like an ox. Stay strong to face all the challenges that will come our way this year. As we get ready to celebrate Chinese New Year, I was asking myself now, why do we have these seasons? Then I realized that these seasons are there to mark the key milestones in our journey of life. So imagine if we have no celebration, no season, every day will be just like another day. Then our life will become very monotonous, very boring, and we don't know what is the season now and what do we need to do now. So Chinese New Year, I think, it marks the end of winter. And, in the early days, these farmers, they need to know when do they need to start planting. So Chinese New Year is like a reset button. You press the button, you end the winter, now get ready for another planting season. So this year will be different. This Chinese New Year, for many of us here in Malaysia, we are still getting very confusing SOP instructions from the government. But anyway, we know it's going to be different. How different is it? We are not quite sure yet. Last year, this time, we were visiting our friends, going to movies, having fun, visiting, getting ambaos. And we were laughing at those very bored videos made by people in Wuhan. Remember, as the car drive by, a dinosaur was swallowing the cars. We were laughing at those videos, and we were like, inside our hearts, we will say, hey, look, you are not careful, so you have to be locked down. And this year is our turn. So hopefully we won't be doing like this at home and eating all the cars. But we know that this year there are a lot more restrictions than last year. But I think our mindset is the key. If we treat this new year as a reset button as well, then let's get ready now to press that reset button as we celebrate Chinese New Year. We say this is the end of an old season. This is the end of winter. Let's get ready for another year of planting. And with planting, we need to put in effort. And with planting, it gives us hope. So, especially to those who are sitting for your SPM exam this year, you have waited for 3 months. You have waited for long 3 months. Now is the end of that waiting. And now it's time for you to get ready to sit for your exams, which will take place in about 2 weeks from now. So press that button and tell yourself, okay, now I need to get ready for this challenge. And not only the exams, I really pray that, I really hope that you will also start planning for what will happen after the exams. In previous years, students who finish their SPM exams, they will have some time to cool down, to enjoy, and then wait for Chinese New Year to press that reset button. But this year, the sequence is different. You press the reset button now, you sit for exams, then immediately after exams, you need to, there's no there is no long holidays for you anymore. Sorry, I have to use these words. You have wasted 3 months waiting, and this waiting was not fun. It is very dragging. There is a heavy burden on you because you know that you have to get ready for your exams, but yet you don't know when the exam will come. Now the exam finally comes, so let's get ready. So not only ready for the exam, but also get ready for the days that will come after the exams. So what do you plan to do after your exams? What will be your future like? What do you need to do? Where do you plan? What program will you do? What studies will you pursue? What career do you plan on doing? So I invite you to come if you are in Cebu, or when the MCO is over, come to Cebu MPI. Talk to our counselors. We'll help you to do an aptitude test to find out what we can help you to identify your interests, your personality, so that you know what career will suit you best. And once you know the career that will suit you, then you know what is the course of studies that you need to pursue. Get to know yourself. Don't wait anymore. So I encourage you, immediately take action after your exam. Don't wait anymore. You have wasted 3 months, as I said earlier. Don't waste any more time, because time don't wait for you. So as I said, as Chinese New Year comes, we celebrate first. Celebrate first. Then immediately after the celebration, the reset button is pressed. So get ready. So this morning, I would like to share with you this blessing. Okay. And yours? Okay. So I wish to give you this blessing of peace. This blessing of peace. Why do I do this? I want to share a Bible verse with you. I think God's word, as Christians, I strongly believe that God's word is the best blessing that we can have. So as we get ready to press that reset button to celebrate Chinese New Year, I pray that peace be to you, and peace be to your house, and peace be to all that you have. This is from the book of 1 Samuel chapter 25 verse 6. So I wish during this nice Chinese New Year you will stay safe, you will have peace, and you will have the fruits of joy during this Chinese New Year. And blessing be with you and peace be with you. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. He. Can we all stay online and switch on the video? We take a group photo with Mr. He, our principal, with that peace, and with me, with Ivan, Jenny, Lily, Jennifer, Doreen, and everybody. We take this group photo. Yeah, Ivan comes with Ampao. Yeah. And all others, are you ready? Lily, Jenny, Jennifer, Doreen, Allison. Now let's together we just say Happy New Year. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3.
Happy New Year.
Everybody, and stay and let's take a group photo. Stay. Yeah. Yeah. Have we all taken enough photos? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's the greetings from Principal Mr. He. Next will be a greeting from a quick video from the international student of Methodist Pilley Institute. It's a video that will be played and it will be followed by financial literacy of Mr. Ivan Tan, ACCA Malaysia. We shall wait for the video to be played.
Hello，大家好，我是某场屯今年25岁，来自中国重庆，目前就读于地理的 ACCA 课系。那么在新年即将到来之际，我想提前恭祝大家新年快乐 ，Happy New Year！愿大家在 SPN 中考出理想的成绩，谢谢。
Hello， 大家好，我是杨洋，来自中国重庆，目前在地理读读Grade 19。春节就要到了，在这里提前祝大家新年快乐，牛气冲天，健康如意。目前考试将近，祝在座的各位考生都能够取得一个优秀的成绩，把握现在就是创造未来，大家加油！
嗨，大家好，我叫文竹，来自中国重庆，我现在在碧理学院就读本科的幼儿教育专业。新的一年在这里祝大家新年快乐。最近听说你们要考试了。作为一个参加过中国高考的过来人来说，尽量用平常心去面对，考掉一科忘掉一科，尽量让自己放松，然后祝愿大家考试顺利，加油
！Hello， 大家好，我叫支佩，我来自中国福建，就读于地理学院的本科幼教。新的一年祝大家牛气亨通，然后听说你们要高考了，希望你们能够放松你们的心态，沉稳应对，未来可期，高考加油！
2021年牛运亨通，
对牛弹琴，
牛气冲天，
牛兵高照，牛年大吉。
Wow, it's a great video. Happy New Year. Next, we shall listen to Mr. Ivan Tan, Senior Business Development Manager on Financial Literacy. Ivan Tan, 恭喜发财!
Hi, Mr. Bobo. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. I think everyone here are so excited. Before I start, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. A very good morning to Mr. He, all the staff in MPI, the teachers, students who joined this session. A very good morning and also Happy New Year, 恭喜发财. I think this year are very different from other years because of the pandemic, and I believe students are feeling very anxious because of the changes of the environment. So don't worry, I think because why we plan this is to have the environment, okay, the Chinese New Year environment. I also myself excited. I wear red color shirt. So hopefully the students also excited because the Ampao challenge is specifically designed for you. Okay, we want to to create the environment so that you feel inspired and also prepare to sit for your exam. Hopefully you feel motivated and of course plan for your next journey in life. All right. So without further ado, let me share my screen. Okay, let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. Can anyone see my screen? Is it full screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, wonderful. So today's session is actually, I do not want to speak too deep because financial planning is very broad subject. Okay, I myself I came through this pathway, meaning that I explore a bit of financial planning, but there's a lot of misconception about financial planning. Okay, I regretted that I did came across financial planning during my university years. Okay, but I didn't really pay attention on that. Okay, if I know, I will start early because financial planning is a very broad concept in terms of how do you manages your fund. I mean your saving, or in fact your money in your pocket, your wallet, and how do you want to maximize the outcome. Okay, I think every one of you, the outcome is to have a very good mobile telephone. Okay, or your outcome is, I know most of you want to have the highest specification of gaming spec. Okay, and some of you maybe wanted to save to buy a house. I'm not too sure how many of you really at this age really think about that, but don't worry, I'm here to guide you. Okay, and also to explain how ACCA qualification can help you to bring you there. Okay, so my name is Ivan. I'm the Senior Business Development Manager of ACCA. Just a quick introduction about ACCA, who we are. We are the world's most forward-thinking professional accountancy body. Okay, we are based in UK, and we have 100 over years of history in the world. And in Malaysia, we just celebrated about 80 over years old that we already in Malaysia, and we already do a lot of events activities for our members and also our future members. When I say future members, that means you are everyone here listening to this briefing, you are our future members, because maybe you have planned to become our ACCA member, you have planned to study accountancy, you have plans to fulfill your life. So without further ado, I want to go to the main topic. What is this? Okay, what is financial planning? Okay, anyone here want to guess what is financial planning? Okay, financial, the word finance, planning, plan. Okay, planning is maybe you want to plan for your future, you want to plan for your goal. What do you want to achieve in life? Okay, so you combine this word together, financial, that means how do you want to use up your wallet? Okay, everyone open your wallet, how much do you have? And then see, with the money account, what do you want to achieve? Okay, but I want to turn another way around. Okay, what do you want to achieve your end goal in mind? Is it you want to buy a new car? Car also, there's so many types of cars. Okay, I think lately there's an article saying that I think this child is from rich family. Okay, rich family, but his expectation is to get a very luxurious car like Mercedes or BMW. But end of the day, the father bought him a Myvi. Okay, I think most of you already read the article, and end of the day, there's a lot of comments say that this kid very ungrateful. You got a car. Car is just a destination to bring you a destination from point A to point B. Okay, but how a child want to get? Okay, what do you want to achieve in having that BMW? How do you plan? Maybe for the father's sake is you have a BMW will get a lot of attention for the public. Why not you have a car, just a Myvi, that is enough. But as a student yourself, which you have not have sources of income, have you really think about how do you want to achieve with your hard-earned money? Never of you listen, right? Don't worry. Okay, for today's session is to have fun, but at the same time, you need to learn something. Okay, so I found this that the next slide is very interesting because it combine mathematical sum. Okay, very easy. 1 + 1 = 2. Not okay. What is financial planning? Okay, if you see, financial planning is what you have, the sources of fund, meaning that the financial resources. For your case, maybe your daily income. Okay, I know most of you are studying at home. But previously, when you go to school, I'm sure your parents give you, maybe I'm not too sure how much your parents give you. My time is 1 ringgit, one day 1 ringgit. So my dad will give me about 5 ringgit per week. So for me to manage my fund, because I bring my own food to school, just that sometimes I'm a bit of hungry, maybe I buy a packet of nasi lemak, for example. Okay, then it's cost me about 50 cents or maybe 1 ringgit. All right. Sources of income for you during my time or during your time is also maybe parents give you extra money, pocket money. Okay, like I say, extra pocket money. Or now is Chinese New Year festival. They give you ampao, like Mr. Bobo said earlier. You keep the ampao maybe to bank. Okay, bank. Sources of fund also could be, where you get your money. Maybe you do saving in your piggy bank. Okay, piggy bank. I'm not too sure whether student nowadays do you save money or you just once you have the 5 ringgit, okay, or 10 ringgit, then straight away you spend off. Okay. The second equation is how you want to utilize the fund. Financial technique. Okay, the financial technique here is investment actually. Okay, for my side, I remember my parents keep my money. Okay, not for their own use, is for my bank account, and they keep into FD, fixed deposit. Okay, this why fixed deposit? Because fixed deposit have higher interest. Okay, higher interest, and also the return will be quite steady per year. It's very permanent. Okay, but nowadays I just read the article yesterday. Some of the family, they invest in stock or gold. Okay, it could be your parents. Okay, investment, that means they keep the money, then maybe the money will be placed under a stock investment or buy gold, because gold, the value are getting higher and higher and very stable. Okay, if you combine this, okay, sources of fund and how do you utilize the fund, that is financial planning. Okay, that's very easy, which I think this slide is very, very easy to understand for the students. All right. So some of the misconception here, okay, about financial planning. Okay, the first one is financial planning is for the rich. No, actually not. Okay, not well-to-do family or middle income family. Okay, I know most of the well-to-do will have, will have open-minded. Okay, but financial planning is for everyone, because you need to manage your fund very well. If not, you do not know where it's spent. Okay, later I give you some tips. How do you really track your expenses? Okay. Second thing is, a lot of people thought, okay, the public thought that financial planning is insurance planning, meaning that a lot of people ask you to buy insurance. Okay, now no, selling insurance, buying an insurance is not a financial planning, but is part of the protection. Okay. Thirdly, tax planning is financial planning. No, that's a very big misconception. Although you need to know your tax coming from, but you need to understand where is it. Now the next question, I know most of you are very young, maybe 15 years old, 16 years old, or maybe 70 years old. Okay, some is 19. I am too young to think about financial planning. No, never too late. I regretted because I didn't start. I mean, I was exposed, but I didn't see the real important, because I didn't attend the talk like this. Okay, if someone came one-to-one talk to me about financial planning, but I didn't really, do it. And of course, confused financial planning with investing. People thought that you join financial planning is about investing. Okay, now I want to give you a better scenario. Try to analyze these 5 key steps. Okay, first is focus what do you want to achieve. Okay, write down. Okay, write down what do you want to achieve. Okay, in terms of your goals, your desire. Maybe for your case is you want to save money to study ACCA, for example. Okay, if you want to study study ACCA, what do you want? What is your goal? That's your goal. Second thing is you need to analyze to study ACCA. What to analyze? Is it because of places to study? Okay, maybe you want to study in Methodist, Pilley. You need to know, how much is cost the tuition fees. Okay, you need to analyze it. To achieve that goal, you need to know more details, more specific details. Thirdly is planning. You need to plan. Plan how to study. How do you want to enroll into MPI? Maybe you want to ask about the requirement. Okay, you want to ask about how you register. Okay. Fourthly, implementing. That means you implement. Okay, maybe implement is more on want to register to study with MPI, for example, study ACCA with MPI. Okay, you need to know the minimum requirement and what document to submit to study. What is maybe there's a terms and condition. Okay, maybe they have a flexi study loan, for example, or scholarship, for example. All these things you need to apply, and of course you need to steadily continue monitoring your performance. Okay, performance in terms of ensuring that you are continue reaching the goal. Okay, reaching the goal that is to study ACCA, for example. I know it's a bit too vivid, but I give you a real example here, the next slide. Okay, 5 key elements you need to really understand, then you can proceed. If it's a bit too difficult, don't worry, because I want you to focus on the next slide also. Be clear what do you want. Okay, I know majority of you are not too sure what do you want to achieve in life. Don't worry, because I myself sometimes do not know what I want to achieve. But I do know most of you want to have a better things in life. For example, every one of you are eyeing iPhone 12 Pro Max. iPhone 12 Pro Max is something that everyone want to have and good to have, right? For myself, I can't afford, to be frank, because I have something that as good as iPhone 12. Okay, that is my Galaxy Note, which is much cheaper, cost maybe 30% of the price, but it functions me well. Okay, let's say I give you an example. Most of you want to have this iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, then all right, you need to plan. Okay, this is a fast track. You need to plan. What is you need to plan? Why you need to plan? How do you want to achieve to have the iPhone 12 Pro Max? I know the quickest way is to ask your parents, but you need to responsible for your own self, because asking is not a long-term solution. You need to really know yourself. You need to plan. So every one of you maybe try to find papers. Okay, write down or think. Okay, think how do you want to achieve, for example, to get the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, it's not stealing, but I want you to plan what is your source of income. Okay, maybe you try to think source of income. Okay, your pocket money, I said. Okay, what is your pocket money now? How much do you have? How much do you have in the bank? How much ampao that you think that you will be getting? Okay, and what is the sources of income? What do you have? Not 7 sources, can be less than that. It's just example. What is your sources of income? Maybe you get donation, for example, from your grandparents. Grandparents confirm will sayang you. Okay, will love their grandchildren, but you need to know what is your sources of income. Could be your previous, okay, your previous years of, you know, your parents invest stock for you, for example, of FD. How much do you have? Okay, the scenario here is what, let's say, okay, let's say if you do not have enough of source of income, of course you will ask your parents, you know, to top up. You top up the money, but then that is another way, another quick way to have. The second thing is you need to do budgeting. Okay, most of you fail to do budgeting because you thought that you can budget very well. Actually, it's very hard. For myself, I know, let's say if one day my spending is 10 ringgit. Okay, 10 ringgit. Give an example, 10 ringgit. Okay, in 1 month, how much you need to spend, okay, to get the saving? Most of you fail to do that because what you have today, okay, you spend it out. You heard this peribahasa before. Kais pagi makan pagi, kais petang makan petang. Meaning that what you have today is maybe just enough for today. But I want you to, because during my time, although my parents give me 5 ringgit per week, I try to save. Okay, I try to save, you know, save the money. And do you believe or not, with the saving that time, I bought Game Boy Advance. I'm not too sure any one of you heard before Game Boy Advance. So save as you yourself. Maybe you want to buy PS5, okay, PlayStation 5. But to get a PlayStation 5, you need to start saving. So start to know, you need to have, like I said, I repeat again, you need to know what you want to achieve, how much the value. Second is you need to do planning. Okay, planning, and of course, you need to do budgeting and so on. This is very important because budgeting comes with 3 important points. Your income, how much do you have, and how much you want to achieve saving and expenses. Okay, the right way is your income minus expenses equals to saving. Okay, normally this way, but I want to change another way is, why not you try to save? Okay, save come first, very important. Save, and then income, then lastly expenses. How much you can spend end of the day. Meaning that income, now I change the equation now. Income minus saving equals to expenses. Now you change the direction because you want to limit how much you want to spend per day, okay, or per month. So this is one of my slide. All of you try to think, what do you want to achieve in your life? Because your life is very precious. I know this pandemic causes a lot of anxiety to everyone, but here the things, okay, nothing is perfect and nothing is permanent. But as a student for yourself, this is a historical moment because for me, you never came across this pandemic before. It's my first time also. And for yourself also, maybe it's your first time. How do you tell your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, or even your children that you came across this? Do not give up hope. Okay, always tell your parents, discuss your parents about this because they are your inspiration to do well. Okay, how does all these things, financial planning, relate to ACCA? Because in ACCA qualification, all these budgeted, you know, budget, financial investment, what I discussed today is all part of your journey in ACCA qualification. So how I want to relate it is because our qualification is very comprehensive. It's very easy to understand, and always students will find very theoretical. Okay, you will find that what you have learned in ACCA qualification will be useful in your future. Okay, if you go across the subject, okay, subject by subject, our subject is actually suit to the market demand, and all what I say today is part a bit of the subject that you will be learning in ACCA qualification. Okay, and I believe me, once you study ACCA, okay, a lot of our members, they are well versed in financial planning, not in detail, not in depth, but roughly all what the accountants should know, you'll be learning in ACCA. And of course, ACCA is a professional qualification. You also can have a double degree, meaning that you have an option to study degree, okay, with also Bruce University, or study with master program. Okay, it's a continuous learning for student now. Okay, you need to always continue learning and pick up new skill throughout the way. So my last slide will be this, very, very important. Okay, failing to plan means planning to fail. What are your goals? Okay, always ask yourself, what do you want to achieve in life? What do you want? Maybe for you is how much ampao do you want to achieve? So to achieve the ampao, let's say your target is 5,000 ringgit to buy iPhone. How do you plan to achieve the 5,000 ringgit? Do you want to call your friends' parents? Now because there's e-wallet, okay, e-wallet. So ampao e-wallet you can send. No need physically, no need to see face to face, but everything can be online. How do you want to achieve that? It's very, very simple, right? And I believe every one of you want to do that, okay, to plan later stages of life. Okay, I know you're very young, but believe me, if you really start now, I tell you, down the road 10 years later, you will regret. Okay, I regretted because I started late. I started maybe 10 years later, but I know if I started earlier, my life won't be, I won't say my life will be different from now, because I failed to plan, I failed to understand the importance of financial planning. Okay, same goes to you, those who attended today. I have about 54 of you watching in YouTube. Okay, be tough. I know most of you who attended this call, you want to learn something, you want to participate. So make sure that you do well in life and continue your journey. Okay, this is my contact. If you want to know more about ACCA qualification, please email me, okay, or just WhatsApp me. Just WhatsApp at 012-380-9775. I repeat, 012-380-9775. Okay. I have one more video to share. Okay, this is from ACCA corporate video. Please enjoy the video, and all the you who joining the competition later, we call it ampao challenge. All the best, get more ampao, and this will be your source of income. And with this income, you can plan well and achieve the goal and so on. So before I end this presentation, give me about 2 minutes. I have a video to share. Okay.
When I say accountancy, you think of the numbers, but it's much more than that. To change things for the better, drive prosperity and create opportunity. Who can make the numbers do all that? We're leaders. ACCA accountants understand teamwork and know how to maximise opportunities. We're essential partners in getting businesses to achieve their goals. We're communicators, able to imagine and inspire. If all the world's a stage, you must be able to speak on it. We're pioneers who test boundaries and push frontiers. We challenge people to think ahead and make ethical choices. We love sustainable solutions to today's problems. The future is ours to protect and nurture. We're digital. We harness the power of technology to innovate and push boundaries and be a positive force for good. We're artists, applying original solutions to real-world problems. When misfortune strikes, it's not just money that's needed to rebuild, but an energetic mind and original voice to overcome the odds. We're ambitious. Our accountants know no boundaries and harness the power of diverse cultures to seek out international opportunities. Accounting is the global language of business, and being fluent can take you anywhere. So when I say accountancy, sure, think of the numbers. The number of lives changed, systems improved, business successes, environments saved. Studying to become an ACCA finance professional means to future-proof your passions, your skills, your life for the opportunities of a brighter tomorrow. When I say accounting...
Okay, that's all for my presentation. I pass the floor to Mr. Bobo. Over to you.
We still have another 5 to 6 minutes to begin the Ambao challenge. Now, while we are waiting for the Ambao challenge to begin at 10, now let's view some more videos. In case you can take a break to begin on time at 10. Now get yourself refreshed. Remember, you begin at 10, you have 60 minutes for 70 questions, multiple choice in Google form. Now don't go panic. When at 10 o'clock, the link will automatically appear on the page of the YouTube. If you cannot find the link, refresh the page. Yeah. Now talking about this format of this Ambao challenge. Now we are going to have question on about Chinese New Year. Very simple general question on Chinese New Year, on mathematics, which you have learned last year or even this year for from 5 students 2021, and some general question on MPI. Now you know who our principal is. There's a bonus. Very general question on mathematics, a bit of accounting, financial management, which you learn in Form 4. See, so all these questions made out of the 70 multiple choice question, which you will answer later. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be like an exam, but going to be fun. Enjoy yourself. There's some more video to be played now while we are waiting.
Hello， 大家好，我是某场屯金牙学会开始的郭成庆，目前就读于地理的 ACCA 科系。那么在新年即将到来之际，我想提前恭祝大家新年快乐 ，Happy New Year！ 愿大家在 SPN 中考出理想的成绩，谢谢。
Hello， 大家好，我是杨雅，来自中国重庆，目前在地理读书国语来听。春节就要到了，在这里提前祝大家新年快乐，元气冲天，健康如意。目前考试将近，祝在座的各位考生都能够取得一个优秀的成绩，把握现在就是创造未来，大家加油！
嗨，大家好，我叫文竹，来自中国重庆，我现在在碧理学院就读本科的幼儿教育专业。新的一年在这里祝大家新年快乐。最近听说你们要考试了。作为一个参加过中国高考的过来人来说，尽量用平常心去面对，考掉一科忘掉一科，尽量让自己放松，然后祝愿大家考试顺利，加油
！Hello， 大家好，我叫支佩，我来自中国福建，就读于碧理学院的本科幼教。新的一年祝大家牛气亨通，然后听说你们要高考了，希望你们能够放松你们的心态，沉稳应对，未来可期，高考加油！2021年牛运亨通，
对牛弹琴，
牛气冲天，
牛兵高照，牛年大吉。
Fellow students, this Ambao challenge is about how fast and how accurate you can answer the question. The one who spend the less time and answer the question most accurately will be the winners. And the result will be announced next Wednesday on MPI Facebook and also be published on the paper. Please take note. The quiz link is out. You can find it on YouTube page. And thank you all for the participation, especially from ACCA Malaysia, Mr. Ivan Tan, for sharing us on financial planning. Principal, Mr. Hee King Kai, MPI staff and IT staff for making this event possible. Last but not least, wish you all Happy New Year. Thank you very much. Goodbye.